Hello, Shane. It's Chris here, and I'm just going to walk you through the funnel so far, since video is probably easier than writing everything out. So anyways, I'm actually logged into your lead pages right now, and this is your landing page. Feel free to change it. It's really easy. In fact, let me just go back out to show you. I'm sure you know how to already do all this since you've made funnels and been in the marketing world for a while. But yeah, let's go through it very thoroughly. That way, I want to make sure. Yeah, it's because it's pretty much ready to go. Everything that you need to do now is basically put in your PayPal and Aweber information. And if you're new to lead pages, it's a little bit different. But basically, when you log in initially, this is what you'll see. You'll click on your lead pages, and I'll show you what I have put together for you once I'll put it here. But basically, I have a total of 4 pages. CPL1 is your capture page. I should have just named it capture, but I named it CPL1. Then after your capture page, they're taken to the sales page, which is CPL sales. And then after they purchase, then they're taken to an upsell and everything in between. So basically, your funnel kind of goes in this order. So if I was to look at this and break it apart, you just and the way you edit it, you can just click on edit or click on it, and then you're taken into this editing mode. But this is your landing page that I created. It's named CPL1. You can change the name of it if you don't like the name of it. I have an exit pop already installed for you, and if they exit, it takes them to the sales page. You can redirect them somewhere else if you want to, but how you do the exit pop, you just click at the top, change that. I use an exit pop, and the way I have my page set up is just like this. I have it have them taken right to my sales page. So it's very consistent, pretty much as a simple copy and paste strategy earns me over $147.31 under 24 hours. So it's not like an insane amount. So I found this converts really good. A lot of people don't like pie in the sky. You can change the amount, but if you change the amount, just make sure it's consistent, on your sales page, which I'll show you that in just a second. I have a lot of pages open. So one thing that you need to do on your end is I'm going to show you how to do this. Is you need to have the Aweber form show up. It's not tied to your Aweber form yet, but if you click on, I've also added your picture to for branding purposes. But if you click on this right here, the Get Instant Access now, you're going to click on that, and you want to go to Integration Settings, and your Aweber form is already there. But you probably, I don't know if you already have it in here right now. You probably need to create a new form and collect just the email address, or if you want to collect the name and email, you can do that too. So I'm going to log in just to show you here in a second. But you probably already know how to create a new form inside Aweber. So you're just going to make a new list around this and create a new form. So I'll actually do that really quick. Let me log into Aweber. It's really easy. I just want to make sure I'm thorough on this. So all you have to do is attach your Aweber. It's really easy. Okay, let's log into my account here. Just to show you basically what you can do. It's really easy. Once it loads, of course. So wait for a minute. But yeah, it's pretty much ready to go. All you have to do is this. So I'm going to just create so I'm just going to create a new list. So basically, you probably already have the list created, but you may not have the form made. And another thing you should know about lead pages, your list, if I go back here, your list will not show up unless you have a form made. So you probably have a lot more lists than this, but it won't show up unless you have a form made. So for example, if I create a list, and I go through the whole process, I have tons of lists already. Your list won't show up unless you have a form made. So what you want to do is let's just say that this is your list, the CPA, right? Let's just say this is the list that you created for this. You need to create a sign up form. So you just go to sign up form and create your first sign up form. Very simple. And then when you create your sign up form, you pick the fields that you want here. So if you want to collect name, email, phone number, I just use email for this capture page. You can collect the name too if you want to. But once your form loads, so if you want to just collect the email, all you have to do is delete it. You don't need to make any changes or anything fancy to this because it's automatically going to load the form into their settings. So I just leave everything like this, save the form. Okay, you don't need to worry about colors or making the form look nice. You're just telling basically Aweber and Lead Pages that, hey, I only want the email filled. If I wanted the name filled, I would just throw it in there. Okay, but I don't want the name filled, so I'm going to close it out. I'm going to go to step 2. Name your form, CPL, and then this is very important. Your thank you page and already subscribed page should be your sales page. So all you're going to want to do is not your upsell, okay, is your actual sales page, which I don't have open, but I'm going to open it right now, the buy CPL page. Okay, so I'm going to go here. Now I think I have everything open. Or maybe I did have that open. Anyways, let's see. I want to make sure. I know I have one page that I don't have open yet. Let me check. Let me go back here. CPL sales. That's the page I don't have open. Okay, so this is the page where you want people to go, right? After they opt in, you want them to be taken to your sales page. So here's your sales page. This is what I was trying to talk to you earlier, but I didn't have this open. $147.31 in under 24 hours. You have the timer here, which can be reset within the lead page module. So you can easily just reset the timer anytime. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And your custom, so that'd be your custom page, and then you'll put it right there. Oops. And then you're just going to save your form, of course. Okay. So after you save your form, okay, go to step 3. That's it. Now what you can do is, if you're within lead pages, I'm going to go back. And now what you need to do is you need to reload your Aweber, of course. So you're going to click on reload, and it's going to reload, and it does take a long time. Sometimes it's taken me 10-15 minutes to reload all your forms, but make sure you create the form and get that going. Another thing you can do is you can actually just copy and paste, which is faster, the HTML form, but you have to turn it on, and that can be done in your lead page settings. In fact, I'm going to show you how to do that too. If you go over to my account, and if you click on my account right here, or the right hand corner, let's see here. If you go to Aweber and you just allow copy and paste, you turn that on. I'm not going to change any of your settings, but if you turn that on, then you can copy and paste the form, and it's faster. If you want to just use the HTML code instead of reloading every single time you create a new form, you basically have to reload that. So it looks like it reloaded yours already because I started it over here. And then of course you would drop down and you would find your list. And so let's just say it was this one right here. You'd click it and you'd click OK. And that's where your leads are going to go. And of course it's going to say confirm change, and you click save. So right now your capture page is not linked up to the correct form. So you want to make sure that you change it. Okay, so to change it, once again, I'm just going to review. You click on the access button. It's under integration settings, and here's all this. You're in Aweber, you want to leave it on that, and then your forms show up. You want to reload after you create a form first, and you click OK. Another thing you want to do is make sure your thank you page is taken to the sales page as well. I'll put that in for you right now. So click OK. So the only thing you need to do on the capture page right now is basically what I'm trying to get at after explaining everything, going in circles here, is you want to make sure you connect your Aweber form up to it. So we're done with that page. After you do that, then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to basically work on the sales page. Okay, so let's see. There's my sales page. I got to close out some of this stuff here. CPL up. So I keep closing out of that page. All right. So what happens when I have a lot of stuff open? I'll go back to lead pages. Okay, there it is. CPL cells. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to actually click edit so I can show you. Okay, so you know how to edit the page. It's pretty easy. Now, when you're running traffic, the timer is very effective. So I usually reset it every time. So if I know traffic's going to run tomorrow, I'll set the timer for 2 or 3 days or something like that. Okay, there it is. So it's set for. I already have it set for 1 day, 23 hours. And the way you change it is really easy. Just click on it, and you just basically choose the date you want your thing to end. So if you wanted to stretch it out to the 25th, you just click done, and you can select the time too, and you just see it moves that. So you have to come in here and do the timer, which is fine. It's not too much of a hassle when you know you're actively running traffic. The video is already set to autoplay. The click here to get started now is actually going to be taking them to this buying page. So if you look here, this is your actual sales page. I'm actually going to do this part for you since I forgot to add the link in there. Okay. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to take them to the Buy CPL page. We're gonna review everything, of course, at the end if this is too fast or whatever. But you know, click here to get started now. It takes them to this Buy CPL page. So actually, you don't have to do anything with the sales page except change the timer when you run traffic. So your sales page is ready to go because it already directs them to the page where they're actually going to purchase, right? So the sales page has the video. You probably don't need to make any changes on this page except the timer when you run traffic. With that being said, the next page you need to change or make modifications to is the Buy CPL page. This is called Buy CPL. This is the actual order page. And the actual order page is where you actually need to connect your PayPal. So see, it tells them everything they get here. You can make any changes to the colors by clicking them, and you have all your editing up here. But order now, only $17. When you edit that, all you need to do is put your PayPal link in there. So it says go to a URL. You just want to put you know, your PayPal link here. So your PayPal link for $17 or whatever price you decide to charge, and you know, only 2 copies are remaining at this price, so you have all the, you know, the good selling points in there, and then of course a picture to brand yourself, you know, for better results. So you will have to make a change to this page, and then make sure you also do the click to continue. The reason why I use both buttons is just in case the image doesn't load on the user's end. Sometimes text, you know, text always loads, and sometimes images don't. So if they still want to purchase, they still have a chance to purchase. So just click here to continue, and then make sure you have your PayPal link in there and there. And then of course, when you're done with lead pages, another thing I forgot to mention is you want to make sure you save and publish your page. And then of course you want to test everything. Okay, so that's pretty much it so far. And in your PayPal code, what you want to do after they purchase, okay, and this is the next step, right after they purchase, you want them to be taken to your buyer's list form. So in Aweber, you're going to create a buyer's list form, and I talked to you about this. And this is just right off your WordPress. I already have the pages made for you. We can probably make it in lead pages too, but I personally use WordPress. In fact, let me show you what my page looks like after they buy. Okay. So just a second here, I'm going to load that up. And see, they're taken to an upsell page first. Okay, so thank you for your order. So after they order, they're taken to basically a site that's saying name and email. So they'll put their name and email here to access their purchase. And basically, when they put their name and email in, they're then added to your buyer's list, right? So they're added to your buyer's list form. And so all I did here is basically look at this. So here's your page and your site right here. Thank you for your purchase. Please enter your name, and of course, instantly just put the code here. Look, a very simple purchase page with a submit button. I made this form right in Aweber, and once they land on this page, then they're going to be taken instantly to their purchase, and they're going to also receive an email that's in my autoresponder series about their purchase. So that's how it works. And then there's also the 47 upsell page, which they only get access to after they purchase the 47. So this is all set through PayPal. If you need help doing that, I can show you how. Let's look at your upsell page. So after they purchase the $17 product, before they're actually taken to a form, they're taken to this upsell video. And the only thing you need to do on this page, well, there's actually 2 things you need to do, is you need to put in your $47 PayPal payment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on edit and go to a URL. HTTP. Obviously, you'll need to change this out to your PayPal link. Okay. When they purchase, they're taken to a link that says PayPal, and then If they don't purchase, then it says, no, thank you. I will pass on the extra money. Please take me to my basic training course now. This should link to this should link to here. This should link to the 17 CPL because they didn't purchase the 47. You're only giving them access to the 17 course. So it's going to take them to this page right here. And I'm actually going to put that link in right now. Now, of course, you may be making changes or anything like that, but I'm going to link it to that page right now. All you have to do is create the Aweber forms. So let me create a link. And let me go ahead and do that. Sometimes it's really tricky to create links because you have to just select the text the right way. So let's go ahead and click on done. And there we go. Right. So they basically, there you have it. No, thank you. And I'm sure you've seen this page before where they always have it in small print. And okay, that's it. So I'll go ahead and save that. Yeah, I'm going to publish it, and we're going to look at everything as the whole thing right now. Okay. So just to review, you have your landing page where you're going to send your traffic to. Make sure you connect your Aweber form on there. I kind of showed you how to do that. Then the next thing you need to only really worry about is the sales page. And the only thing you need to change on the sales page is the timer, because this already links to your order page, and that's static, that nothing needs to be moved there. So I'm going to close out of that because there's probably nothing you have to do there. You do need to add your PayPal code here for $17. You can make any other changes you want, of course, to the page. And then your upsell page. Okay, on the upsell page, I already added the video should autoplay too. That's another thing. Let me make sure. Okay, I have the video set to autoplay, so if it doesn't autoplay, then okay, it doesn't. So I'm going to fix that right now while I'm here. So very simple fix. This is how you make the videos autoplay. You probably already know this. Basically, you go to the first question mark on YouTube, and you just type in autoplay equals 1, and done. So I'll save. The video should autoplay, but if not, let me know. I can fix that as well. So let me view the page now. It should autoplay the video, which is what we want. And it looks like it's auto-playing. It's just loading. So there it goes. Auto-playing video. Perfect. So it tells them not to navigate away or close this page. You'll pick into your training shortly. This is the upsell page, similar to what DS Domination does. And of course, you need to put your $47 PayPal button here. I have it linked just to paypal.com. And then if not, they're going to click no thank you. I'll pass on the extra money. And that's taking them to this only the $17 course. So they're not going to be taken to the 47 link unless they purchase the 47. I think that's about it. I think all your pages are actually created that need to be created. The only thing you need to do on your end is make the Aweber forms and the lists and the PayPal code. And if you need help with any of that, let me know. If you want any changes or you need help with lead pages, just let me know and I'll help you get your funnel up and running. But your funnel should be ready to run as soon as you get the Aweber code and the PayPal buttons into play. All right, hope that helps. And I know it was a little bit back and forth there. I confused myself, I think. I just have so much open right now. I'm doing so much right now. But that should be everything that you need. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm available now. Just got back from vacation, so I'm ready to work. And I put this all together in about an hour, so it doesn't take too long to do. And any changes don't take very long as well. Just let me know.